Hi, Gerda. I'm back. Good.
Let's talk to Gerda, apparently.
Okay.
Gerda? Yes?
I thought she was gonna be like, Grace.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
I'm here.
Alrighty, and now we must go to the library.
Library. We gotta write a letter. We
should also look at one of the Ludwig books real quick.
Okay.
Nothing else I can use in the biography section.
There's
We may have it
nothing
already.
werewolves in the occult section.
Oh.
Let's take a look here.
Let's see that book. This is all I got. This, I guess.
Let's take a look at that again.
It's in
Richmond Chapel. That's the guy we need to talk to.
Ludwig remained throughout his life. In his youth, Ludwig
Yeah,
was in fine
but it has
physical
the,
condition. A hunting
it has the phone number for the author in the front of the book.
Oh, it does.
So, we can absolutely use that.
Good to know.
I'm not sure what other case.
Hallo, Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Damn.
Oh.
However, his
Shit.
son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wow, you finished that
Goodbye.
number before she finished telling you it.
Yeah. See, I would have been like, okay, so now we go to the crazy lady and we see if she could perform a seance.
You know, there are worse plans, frankly.
I mean, that was part of the thing in Phantasmagoria 1. Just talk to the homeless lady. Apparently she can just summon ghosts from her nose.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand.
You don't
It's
sound
just a shot in the
English.
dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
Well, that's another dead end.
Well, now it's time to write Gabriel.
All right, we gotta write him a note.
It wasn't worth picking up the first time. I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
Okay, you do that. We used to have well, we might still have the typewriter, but I know my mom used to like using those for opening headers and such.
I know when my sister started college, she used a typewriter for something, but like pretty soon it was, well, computer time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot more convenient and a lot easier to fix mistakes. Okay. We'll save again because sheep dimension. Man, I thought we'd be seeing more sheep in Wales, not Germany. Okay.
There's no one there.
Ring the doorbell. Okay, where's my letter? Here's my letter.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
You're gonna ask for money again, aren't you?
Yep.
Couldn't you just put it on my tab? I'm working with the Schloss Ritter, after all. I'm working with the actual castle, not the Schottenjäger.
Dankeschön.
We have summoned Alexander.
Yep.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat. Danke. Bitte.
But,
But yeah, talk to the mayor, right?
You may remember that, like, Ludwig was fond of lilies, and we're trying to get into a spiritual conversation with things.
We are?
So, what? Yeah, the psycho lady, psychic lady, told us to do that. I make that joke, and I absolutely adore that character, for numerous reasons.
I just remember it from one of the Rugrats episodes. Because Angelica could not pronounce psychic, she just kept saying she was a psycho.
Knew a guy in elementary, middle, and high school who was like, I'm a psychotic psychic. Which is hilarious, because he's also, like, hardcore Bible man.
He was
has a
Bible
construction...
man?
Yeah, has a construction business, and wife and a couple of kids, so he's doing well. Good for him.
I mean, he's Bible man.
He is Bible man, yes. Well, like, before I met him in elementary school, he'd actually been going to a private Christian school. Anyway, we are going to be looking outside of the church for what we need.
Okay. Take me to the church on time.
I think.
Flowers! Are lilies even native to Germany?
I think they're native to continental Europe, but...
I mean, at least it's not what you're allergic to.
Lilien schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
I thought he was gonna pull a Ozzy Mandrill on us and be like, you don't touch my flowers.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Thank you.
I should play a cleric in D&D sometime.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe I should hit up the old man instead of Gabriel. He's nicer.
But yes, now, let's see here. We want to go back to Ludwig's death spot.
Okay. We're going
Although
back.
we might be able to.
Yep.
We might be able to talk to Psycho Lady beforehand. I don't know.
Might as well. We're right here.
And we haven't seen her yet this recording session.
What are you talking about? This is all one straight up recording session.
We marathoned this entire
I don't have
thing.
anything to say to Herr
Yeah,
Huber at the
we
moment.
haven't slept in days.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Oh, I guess we can't yet.
Damn.
I know, I like her. I want the game to be about her.
Like, there is something there because she's a much different character from Grace and from Gabriel.
Mm-hmm. It's not unusual to see chocobos in Germany. It's not unusual to see forests and trees. This area's kinda bland, so don't have much to sing about. It's not unusual, but Lantern's hot.
Hey!
Well, here we are.
So,
Lily's her
we
Batman.
want to.
Nope.
We do have to look at the lake, and we have to put the flower in the water.
Ah, okay. That is the fakest bird sound I've ever heard.
I was gonna ask if that was you.
Nope.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Take the flower. Take it. No? Okay. Unless I have to go from here.
You might have to click on the shore and, like, sneak through the fence, or look at the lake itself.
Ah!
Here we go.
Now I'm
Gee, it's almost like we went from a photo to video.
I'm having slight flashbacks to Prince of Egypt.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do. But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
So here, cold, logical Grace takes a leap of faith. Hi there. Simba, remember who you are.
Yeah, that's normal.
Well, now to go to Schloss Ritter,
Okay.
because that makes sense.
It's quite unusual to see a face in the water. Especially when you throw flowers in, it's very bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Remember my sister hated that song when she was in high school, or however the hell old she was when that song came out.
That's fine, you still hate Africa by Toto.
That's because it was friggin'... Like, I don't get why they made it into a meme.
It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Gabriel knows how to
Don't hold
fax.
your breath.
Great, I
Don't-
just took
don't-
my coat off.
Don't be tsundere towards Gabriel, Grace.
Well, clearly she's falling for Ludwig's ghost.
It's a shame, because, like, Grace's chapter is like, I'm all for what you have to do in them for the research and shit. It's just, Grace is kind of a bitch.
Yep.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax. Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön. Thomas Chapel. Oh.
Weirdo.
Let's take a look at what we got.
Okay.
June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task. 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad, I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul. 5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh, sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy.
So on J.K. Lantern Day, he invoked the power of God. Got it.
Well, you weren't born in 1879, so...
As far as you know. Mwahaha.
10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom! O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed! My Judas, my devil! If I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. I would.
How do you have a bosom?
It just means chest.
12th December 1880. He continues to come. The devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
I mean, you could have easily, if you really were afraid of spilling it, you could have just whispered it into the grass. Hopefully nothing would have grown out of it. Work out better than what happened to Midas, that's for sure.
10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
Oh, okay. So during one of Wagner's operas, something happened with Ludwig. And it mentions he felt the horror. Should I just tell the people what's going on?
Nah, let's give it a little bit more time.
Okay.
Plus, come on, we're trying to be family friendly here. Since when, I know, but...
2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
Crystals, of course.
So something involving crystals and music that Wagner was using to try to help Ludwig with something.
He was helping him build a mist-linking book to rhyme.
What's your second guess?
I can't tell you. That would be a spoiler. Maybe.
April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
Just lucky.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without a device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Before Cortex finds them.
So during the hunting accident, something happened to Ludwig. And he believes he is damned because of it, and he believes that somebody did it deliberately. Can I go ahead and just straight up say what's going on?
What do you mean? Clearly he's looking to build a mislinking book to rhyme.
I mean, I'm not gonna say everything, but like, what's going on with Ludwig? Because the audience has hopefully figured it out by now. We know that Ludwig was attacked by someone known as the Black Wolf. So yeah, the thing Ludwig is worried about in these diary entries is his lycanthropy. He has been made into a werewolf, and the ultimate sin he is worried about is he doesn't want to eat somebody. Because if he eats somebody, he's going to hell. As it stands, his soul is locked in the mortal plane forever until other things happen, but, and it seems that Wagner was working with King Ludwig to do something. It involved crystals and an opera, and we don't know what that is yet. But the plot thickens.
Yes. Also, I can't believe 2 different games have connected to each other.
I mean, in Myst, pretty much any universe can potentially exist with Myst. Assuming you know how to write properly.
True.
But let's see here. So, we have read it. It is time for us to go to the Wagner Museum.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna get hit on again.
Yes, we are.
And clearly, but clearly our heart belonged to that priest.
The priest has an oath of celibacy, it's fine.
Exactly.
But I believe we have something that will interest this man now.
Okay.
Have you heard of Ludwig's
5.
diary?
Okay, it's a 6-letter word.
But no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August 1882. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God! Wait, I want to show you something.
It's funny he just instantly believes her. You think he'd be questioning this?
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
It's funny that he's supposed to be like a young grad student and he looks like he's like 40.
Some people look old for their age.
True.
I see people who are my age who are like way older.
Yeah.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
Yeah, who's this Atris guy they're talking about?
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
Also convenient, everybody has the same
May
handwriting.
1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved. The package.
I'm mature.
I may have been thinking the same thing. Holy cow! We are into the next chapter already.
Mm-hmm. And with that...
And that, as we think about Ludwig and Wagner's package, apparently, we will bring this to a close. What will happen in the next chapter? Tune in to find out. But until next time, awooga.
Awoo.
Ga.
Ah.